Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. I'm making a simple summer meal and I thought I would share with you. So I got some angel hair pasta working over there. Got my grill pan out and I got my small saucepan where I'm gonna make the sauce. So first thing I'm gonna do is put some olive oil in my saucepan. And I'm going to put some in my grill pan too. Now normally you don't put oil in your grill pan, but I am going to do that at the moment because I'm cooking shrimp and they do stick otherwise. So just so your shrimp don't get ripped apart. All right, I got a couple cloves of garlic and I'm going to press them into the olive oil. I always like to cut them in half. It just makes them produce a little bit more. See how much came out of there? Whoops. It's getting away. Well, this is 3, so we'll do 3 at a time. Just flip it open and use the little Barbie hairbrush to take the paper out. You know, the skin. All right, now I'm gonna put this on the stove top and let it start warming up my garlic so it puts out good flavors, okay? So I'm gonna do that. Turn off my pasta, turn on this. Okay, I got my grill pan on, so just, ooh, I should have done that before it was hot. Didn't realize I had turned it on already. You want your grill pan nice and hot. I got all these shrimps defrosted here and I'm gonna drop them in there. And I'm gonna put some of our crushed peppercorn and garlic on them because that's the flavor that I like on them. Gonna kind of coat them. And I forgot to get out tongs, so I'm gonna get out some tongs. Use our small chef's tongs. I just want to make sure those are all touching the bottom of the pan so I can cook them. I turned my pan down to medium-high, okay? Started out at high. All right, next thing I'm going to do, get rid of this, is I got a can of diced tomatoes. I'm going to open those up. I'm going to throw them in. These might be fire roasted. They are. I accidentally used fire roasted. It doesn't matter. And then I've got about a half a package of little baby tomatoes here. And I've got my cup slicer. So I'm just going to slice these tomatoes up. Whoa, they're a little squishy. They're squirting. And I don't need them to be in perfect slices, but they will be basically in perfect slices. But it doesn't matter because they're going into the sauce. You put the bottom on, and then it pushes it all out. So there we go. I got all my, whoops, got my tomatoes all sliced. For some reason they're not coming out. I guess they're stuck in there. Okay, but it slices them all real fast, and then that just goes in the dishwasher. Okay, I'm going to put these diced tomatoes in with the garlic, and I'm going to put these fresh tomatoes in there too. That's going to be my basis of my sauce, okay? Now I've got all of these shrimps. They're turning pink, so I'm going to start flipping them. Now, if you make this recipe, I think the recipe originally, when I first found it many, many years ago, said, you know, just put the shrimp in the sauce. But I think the shrimp tastes better if you cook them on the side, because they get overcooked in the sauce and then they wind up being a little rubbery. So if you grill them instead and then toss them with the pasta sauce and the pasta right before you're going to eat it, your shrimp are a lot more flavorful. The texture's better. That's what they do in restaurants, you know. They cook them and they throw them on top. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with my left hand because my camera is acting up. I am going to throw some more seasoning onto the second side of these shrimp. Whoops, that one needs to be flipped. And then I'm going to turn them off because the shrimp cook very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to season them a little bit more. All right, so my pasta's done. So let me show you what else I've got here. I've got a package of good feta that I chopped up. When I say good feta, I mean sheep's milk feta or sheep and goat combo. Makes a huge difference. So I've got that and I've got a bunch of fresh spinach, and I have a small bunch of fresh basil. So I'm going to toss all this stuff into my sauce and my pasta right before I'm ready to eat. And basically I'm just going to mix all the ingredients together, and that's it. Super easy, delicious recipe, and kind of light, which is nice. You know, not too heavy for the summer. So there's my sauce. It's starting to look good. Let me get my spatula. I may need, since I used the fire roasted, I probably don't need a lot of spices in here, and I had the garlic in there. If I just used plain, I probably would have added some more of the crushed peppercorn and garlic, but it's probably got plenty of flavor. I don't want a heavy tomato sauce. This is like a thin, chunky tomato sauce, okay? And I just like angel hair, so that's what we're using, but you could do anything you want. And there's my shrimp. It's all ready to go. I turned off the pan. I'm just going to let it sit in the pan, turned off until we're ready to eat. And that's it. So if you liked this video, go ahead and hit share and share it on your timeline so your friends can make this recipe. And please follow me on Michelle's Kitchen Inspiration for more recipes. And if you'd like this specific ingredients, send me a personal note, and I'm happy to send it back to you. Thanks so much. Have a good evening.